Namaskar. We have so far seen, I think, 5 videos on conduct rules on many aspects. Now we are going to see whether a government servant can criticize the policy of government or can criticize the government itself, whatever it is. Because he is part of the government as a government servant. Can he do that? No, it is not possible. So, what are the rules? Let us see. Criticism of government. No government servant shall in any radio broadcast, telecast through any electronic media, or in any document published in his own name or anonymously or pseudonymously, or in the name of any other person, or in any communication to the press, or in any public utterance, make any statement of fact or opinion which criticize the government, where it is going to come in that. Now here, government servant in his own name or without name, anonymous, or pseudonymous, some fake name. He can't make any statement which is, in essence, criticizing the government, number one. And here they have given all media, etc. Now, social media is also inclusive. Though rule has not been taking that into this thing, they will do. But if somebody, a government servant, if somebody means if a government servant criticize the government or government's policy in social media also, Twitter or whatever you call it, he is liable to be questioned under conduct rules and disciplinary action can be taken. Now, it is not just in his name or without name or even somebody's name, some wrong name, fake name. Nobody can do that. So, if he makes a statement which has the effect of an adverse criticism of any current or recent policy or action of central government or a state government. See, I am working in central government. Can I make a comment against state government? No. As a government servant, you can't do. So, this will lead to more problem. So, we have to be very careful because we are part of government. So, even if you have personal opinion, you cannot reveal out in the, public domain, criticizing the government policy of the government. And the recent case, one IAS officer from Jammu and Kashmir, when the Article 370 was run down rather, it was removed from the Constitution in August 2019. Jammu and Kashmir cadre IAS officer, I think, he is very young and energetic. He protested. He went to the court against the government. So he was naturally he should be dismissed. Government took action against him. But after 2-3 years, I think after COVID, I think, he apologized to the government. In the meanwhile, he was doing all political activities also. He apologized, it is wrong, I have realized my mistake. All those things he gave in writing. And of course, government has taken a magnanimous view and allowed him to join in central government as a deputy secretary or something. It happened in 2022, if I am correct. Now he has made a statement when Supreme Court upheld the government decision to remove Article 370. He made a statement, it is good, it is nothing wrong, something like that. So what I'm trying to say is he faced the problem since he objected to the decision of the government. But at one stage he realized his mistake and apologized to the government. Government was magnanimous enough to take him back. Maybe he has lost only the intervening period of service, I think. I have no information about what has happened about his past service, but he has been reinstated as deputy secretary in government. I think some textile ministry or something. I don't remember exactly, but this is the issue. What I'm trying to say is, government servant cannot make statement like that, cannot object to the policy of the government. Now, provision. In the case of any government servant, Nothing contained in this class shall apply to bona fide expression of views by him as an office bearer of a trade union or association of government servants for the purpose of safeguarding the conditions of service of such government servants or for securing an improvement thereof. Now, this association office bearers go on criticizing government has withheld our DA of 3 installments. They are not returning it. They are criticizing. That is actually in furtherance of the interest of employees. It is a bona fide attempt to secure whatever government has not given to the employee. Okay, government has got its own justification for stopping. Okay, it's all economic distress due to COVID onslaught. But such criticism, such statement by office bearers will not attract this class. Suppose government employees association office bearers demand constitutional 8th pay commission. They do that. They say this government is not listening to us. That is not taken into account for this class. It is not actually criticism which is against the government. It is okay, though it is mild criticism, it is the purpose of such criticism is to safeguard the interest of the employees. So they are given that special concession. That is why trade union people and association office bearers make lots of noises, lots of statements against government, and they are not questioned. So the rule very clearly exempts them from such things. That is an important point. But other people cannot make, if it is service condition as office bearer, there is no issue. Cannot question the government policy, cannot make a statement against government policy in any media, writing or written or oral, whatever you call it. Next, the statement which is capable of embarrassing the relations between central government and the state government, government of the state. Yeah, if you make a statement as a government servant which puts central government and one state government against each other, wrong. You can't make such statement. Same way, a statement which is capable of embarrassing the relations between central government and the government of a foreign state, normally friendly foreign state. Yes, you can't make such statement. You may have opinion, but you can't make public statement on that. But the exemption under foreign government is nothing in this rule shall apply to any statements made or views expressed by a government servant in his official capacity or in the due performance of the duties assigned to him. Take the case of Foreign Affairs Ministry. There is always official spokesperson. He criticizes the foreign government. So it is his duty. It is the whatever he does is approved by the government. He can't make his own statement. So such criticism, which has a bearing on the relations of other countries, he makes a statement against Pakistan. Pakistan does a lot of nuisance to India. Pakistan is, though they should be our brothers, but the government and the army of Pakistan never realizes that the pre-independence era we were together. They have to learn lesson. They have not so far, in spite of their economic distress and other things. So naturally, our official spokesperson makes statement deriding them, criticizing them. Nothing wrong. It is again they are revealing the policy of government only. It's not their personal opinion. So that is not coming within the purview of this rule that you can't make statement which will have a bearing on relationship between government and the foreign government. So that is exception. It is but natural, but government wants to make the things very clear. That is why this is written. Now, so criticism part we have completed. Now, evidence before a committee. Now, it is a democratic country. We see many fact-finding committees. Suddenly, somebody will come, yeah, I am fact-finding committee. So, I am inquiring whatever has happened in some place. All sometimes it becomes nuisance also. Okay, it is their right to bring out any exploitation or illegal things happening. It is their right. It is democratic right. They do. But government servant cannot go and give evidence before them. That is the rule here. Save as provided in sub rule 3 here. That is what is that sub rule is about inquiry committee constituted by government, judicial inquiry, something like that. That are all other cases. This is all NGOs will do some fact finding mission. You can't go and there are many cases they do correct thing only as a part of democracy. They do their work, but there are some wrong people. They make statement, they make report which mislead, which make wrong representation, and gully people get carried away by all these things. So that is the issue. So other than government inquiry committees, judicial inquiry committees, etc., these NGO related inquiry, anything, government servant should not go and give evidence, give any statement. So no government servant shall, except with the previous sanction of the government. Suppose something is happening and the NGO is assigned that job they are doing. So you take permission from government and then you go and give evidence. So without permission you can't do. So cannot give evidence in connection with any inquiry conducted by any person, committee or authority where any sanction has been accorded. So you get a sanction. So there is some public interest involved. So you want to give, you need to give. Yes, you take approval of government. How you take approval of government? You submit to your reporting officer. He will take care. He will send to the competent authority and take approval and communicate to you. With that approval, you can go and render evidence, give statement. But that cannot criticize the policy of government, the action of government. That is again wrong. Whether it is central government or state government, you cannot question by your statement. You can only give facts, what has happened in the particular place, what in the context. But even indirectly also, you cannot afford to criticize the government under such condition also. You have a permission for giving evidence, but make statement which doesn't question the government policy, whether it is, be it state government or central government. You are a central government employee, but you can't question the policy of state government also, because it puts center versus state. You cannot do. That is the issue. Now, sub rule 3, it is exception. Evidence given at an inquiry before an authority appointed by the government. Government constitute commission of inquiry. There you have to go. If you are called, or you can go voluntarily also. Appointed by government or parliament or state legislature. Yes, in such cases you can go. Legislature, then you can inform office that there is a someone I am going to give evidence, etc. You take permission and then go. It is better. Or at least inform if there is time is less. Inform and then go. Evidence given to any judicial authority. Naturally, courts are another one wing of the government, and they have every authority to question any citizen of India, anybody, within the purview of their work. So you have to give evidence, nothing wrong. Only thing is you can't make statement which criticize the government. Evidence given at any departmental inquiry. Naturally, we will become witness or something, we will be called, we'll have to go and give, nothing wrong. Again, your statement doesn't question the government policy. You have to only give facts, what has happened. This is about rendering evidence or giving statement to commission of inquiry or any authority. Now we have completed so far 7 videos. The next 2-3 videos we will be completing all rules governing the conduct of government servant in his entire service. We will meet again. Thank you.